So my pawb, hello everyone, how are we all? Right, so today I am going to tell you what I think of the new in colours, which are over here, and as you can see, because they're magnetic, they all stick together, which is great fun, except when you don't want them to stick together. So I'll tell you about those and the new basic black, which, yeah, I'm not sure about. So I'll be doing that, and then I will be using a Rainbow Thanks, which is one of the online exclusives, and making another rainbow card. So let's get on with it. So let me just show you this that I made using the new colours. So this, oh no, I need to have them so that I can see the colours. So this is called Peaceful Pine, Crisp Cantaloupe, Golden Glow, Barely Blush and Hydrangea Hue. And as you can see, because they're a bit juicy still, it was a bit blotchy, and that was after 2 or 3 times of trying. So yeah, they might look like that for a while. And then I stamped the Just For You and the handles of all the paintbrushes in the new basic black. And sometimes, as you can see, it came out grey on that one, but it came out blacker on some of the other ones. So I don't know if that was just me. It was probably just me. And then I've put it on a base of Crisp Cantaloupe. And something I rarely do, if ever, I decorated it inside as well. So I just put a bit of the Crisp Cantaloupe without the brush on it, just to add a touch of something extra. So yes, I don't think I was expecting the Golden Glow to be this dark, but it might just be because it's new, I don't know. And the Barely Blush is barely blush. I quite like the Crisp Cantaloupe, but I do like the Hydrangea Hue because it's got more of a purpley tone to it than blue. And the Peaceful Pine is nice. Yeah, it's not as dark as Shaded Spruce, I don't think. So yeah, it's just another green shade really. So that's what I've done with those. The other thing that I have noticed, oh excuse me, with the new basic black. Now I've only used it on the basic white card so far. I haven't used it on the Willow White. But the one thing I have noticed is that it is actually staining the stamps, which black doesn't normally do. So I'm not sure if I'm a fan of that or not. But you know, when I use any of the red colours, they immediately go pink anyway. So it's not, I mean this, I don't know if you can see, this is the little paintbrush, but you can see the handle is slightly grey looking because I've used it with the basic black. And I'm sure that was perfectly clear before, so we'll have to see. But what I've been tending to do is I've been using Secret Sea as my black ink. Hang on, black ink. Doesn't work on a camera like that. And I think I'm probably going to stick to it. I'll keep using it, you know, I've got this, so I'll use it. But anyway, what I'm going to do now is, because these are photopolymer stamps, now this obviously, you can't see that terribly well, this is one of the stamps. There we go, you can just about see it. And because it's photopolymer, I've been able to curve it slightly. So I'm actually going to be able to do it so that it looks like part of a rainbow. Mucky paws all over the back of it. So I have got, for my colours, I've got Poppy Parade, Pumpkin Pie, Daffodil Delight, Granny Apple Green, Azure Afternoon, Highland Heather and Gorgeous Grape. I don't know why I was looking at the list. I've got a list here, but I've got all the inks laid out in front of me. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start at the bottom and work my way up. And then I've also got my trusty chamois here at the side. So I've just got to remember, make sure I've got ink all over it. Make sure I remember where to start it. I did a test one, and I want to sort of do it there, I think. Oh, put the camera where people can see it, Cam. Here we go. Bear with. Just fiddle about, make you feel travel sick. Let's just try moving, no, moving up. That's what we want. No, and the camera slipped down again, or the computer has rather. There we are. That's a bit better. So you can see that. So as I go along, I'm going to close them because I don't want to accidentally stick me. Oh, that's my bone china cup. Right. So that was Gorgeous Grape. This is Highland Heather. Close that one. Stop it. I'll try to stop knocking things into my cup and making it ding. Right, I can move those along now. Okay, so this next one is Azure Afternoon. Now when I was going to do this, I thought, I know the colours of the rainbow, but I couldn't remember if they started at the top or the bottom. So I had to go and look it up. Isn't that awful? Right, so Azure Afternoon, which is a lovely blue colour. Close that. And then a nice bright, see, I've just stuck my finger in one of them now as I'm moving it along. Goodness for me, wipey thing. Right, so Granny Apple Green is a lovely vibrant green. Stamp that there. And put that away. Then Daffodil Delight, obviously, for the yellow. Just lining that up there. And I've got Pumpkin Pie for the orange, although I was wondering if I could probably use Timid Tiger, or no, I was going to say the new Golden Glow. That's not really orangey, that's more mustardy. So, oh, I'm molting. I will stick with the Pumpkin Pie for the orange. I've just stuck my finger in that as well. Okay, and then for the red, I couldn't decide between Poppy Parade and Real Red, but I thought I'd go for the Poppy Parade because that seems to be, that's a brighter red, rather than Real Red is what I would call a darker red. So, Poppy Parade. Oh, there we go. And put that away. Give my hands a bit of a wipe. Okay, now what do I need? Now I need this. Oh, before I do anything else, I'm going to put this away so that it doesn't stay curved. I don't want it to stay curly. Oh, where's the stamps? They're here somewhere. There they are, underneath my phone. So I'll stick that back on the plastic sheet. And as you can see now that I've used that, it's gone pink. but it doesn't interfere with the stamping. It doesn't show up terribly well, but believe me, that's very pink, whereas the others are still clear. Put that there. Now I need to do the brush, and for that I'm going to use Secret C, which I've put over here. Now this is slightly trickier because when I was doing my test one, which I've also put over here, I couldn't quite line up the first two brushes, so I'm going to have to make sure that I line them up well. So you might get the top of my, no, you probably won't get the top of my head in, but will you be able to see what I'm doing? Yes, you will. So yay, I did it. Now I know I don't need to wipe it between each one, but I will. Okay. Oh, that one's just a little bit over. Oh, okay, I won't wipe. Oh no, I will. So I've just got it all over the block. Right, try that again. Right, and just try and line that up a bit better. That's what it'll do. Don't want to go too far forward or too far either side. Yeah, that's okay. And there we go. Sorry about the quiet bits, but sometimes I have to concentrate. And these days, it takes more to concentrate. Okay. That one's just a bit off, but sure no one will notice. Okay, and last one. Yeah, that one was perfect. Right, close that up. Put that away. Now, I might do the same with this that I did with the other one, put something inside. So let's put that on there. Make sure my hands are clean enough. So there we go. So that's my rainbow card. I'm going to stick that on first. Where's my card base? I'll put it over here. I've used Poppy Parade. I've cut a sheet in half widthways, yeah, to get two A5 sheets, and then scored it at 10.5 centimetres to make an A6 card base. Give it a bit of a burnish. Okay, and I'm going to stick this on. So, oh, doorbell. I'm going to have to go, I should be back in a tick. Right, sorry about that. Guests were arriving. They're a bit earlier than I thought they were going to be, so they're settled into their room now. And okay, so stick a bit of tape on there. Make sure I put it the right way up. Make sure the card is the right way up and the right way round. I think you can't call yourself a card maker until you've put a card front on the card base the wrong way round at least 3 times. So that's that, which looks fairly simple and straightforward. Now somewhere Oh yes, I stamped this earlier and cut it out. There's no dies for this set, so I had to fussy cut this. And I used Highland Heather for the little ring, which is part of the stamp set, and a Rainbow of Thanks. So I've already put where's my jar? Oh, put it over there. I've already put dimensionals on the back, and I put a teeny little bit on the little bit that sticks out. I mean, you could cut it just so that that all stays as one piece, but I thought it might quite nice to give it a little tail. So then I'm going to put that. Now I'm going to put it there. Am I going to? Yeah, no, I'm going to put it there. A Rainbow of Thanks. So there we are. That's part of the Rainbow of Thanks stamp set. And oh, here we go. And this is what I did with the new in colours, which, yeah, I think I like that one because it's got a purpley hue to it, and as you may or may not know, purple is my favourite colour. But then I also like sort of this kind of colour, corally colours. Pinks I don't normally go for, they're not really my colour. I had my colours done when Michael was about 18 months old. He's 31 now. And yeah, coral and lilacs and purples are my colours, which is really good because that's what I like. So yeah, I think on the whole, the jury is still out on the new basic black. I do like the new in colours, and I quite like, well, I think I quite like the new the new way of opening them. So I think the idea is you open it like that, put that down, and then that sits on top of it, and then it's magnetised so it's not going to slide about. Yeah, I shan't be rushing to get all new inks, because if there's, like I always say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's like I don't have a Stampin' Up cutter because I've got this whole huge old thing which cuts 12 by 12 papers. So it's got a guillotine this side, old-fashioned guillotine, and then this side, which you can actually take off, has got these rotary cutters. If I can take that one out, it's got these rotary cutters, so that one does squiggly lines, but I generally keep a decal edge one in there, and I've got one that does curves there, and I've got a couple of others that are hidden away somewhere. So yeah, I don't see why I should spend money just to have something that says Stampin' Up when I've got something that works perfectly well as it is. So I need to find an envelope for that now, and then I can not sure what I'm going to do with that one. I'll put it in with my thank you cards so that I can use it at some point. Yeah, so I think that's me for this time. I'm going to put that away. I've put the other bit away, so yeah, that's the only bit I've got left to put away of that. And go and get myself ready for my craft stall tomorrow. I've got a craft stall, though by the time you see this it will already have happened. I'm at the Bryn Mine show in / near Colwyn Bay, and so I'm selling some of my cards, my bottles with lights in, beeswax teacup candles, what else have I got? Oh, pet treat jars. I've decorated some jars with like paw prints, and then I've put things on the lids like purr purr, wag wag, woof woof, and purr. Did I say purr purr? I have been selling them with actual cat and dog treats in them, depending on if it was for a cat or a dog. But when I went to get them out yesterday, I discovered that some of them were about a year out of date. I thought, is it that long since I've done a craft stall? I thought, yes, it is. The last craft stall I did was last year at the Brinomine show. So I've got that. Oh, and I've got notebooks that I've decorated, and magnetic shopping lists, various cards, obviously. I think that's it. I've got other bits that I'm not taking, but yeah, we'll see how that goes. Anyway, I'll let you know how it went in another video. So I think that's me for now. I'm going to go off with my my lovely, I can't tilt it too much, and yes, I've got tea all down the side of it, my lovely piggy bone china pint mug from Ludlow, and I shall see you next time. Hwyl am y tro.